The pandemic has pushed nearly everything online. Our kids are learning remotely for some of you, and then they're socializing with their family or their friends online. And we know technology can be a dangerous place if we don't have the tools to combat it. So this morning, we are joined by a few gentlemen to talk about some tools that may be able to help our parents. So Jeff Gottfirst and Derek Jackson with CyberDive, they are joining us this morning. Also, Brian Steele with the Phoenix Dream Center. This is a nonprofit with many missions, including stopping human trafficking. So you're all joining us this morning to talk about this free social media monitoring tool that you have created. Derek, Jeff, can you walk me through what this is so our parents can understand?
We created a tool that allows parents to see what their children are doing on social media.
And so what we did is we actually took my background. I spent some time on active duty as an intelligence officer with the Special Forces, in charge of a team looking at how ISIS was using social media to recruit foreign fighters. And we took all of that tradecraft that I and my team used, we packaged it up and automated it so we could give it to parents so they could make well-informed decisions in their kids' lives.
We give them the ability to see what their kids are doing, achieve peace, it gives their kids independence, and it bridges the digital divide.
I think a lot of what you just mentioned would be really helpful because the older generation, they may not be familiar with every new app that is coming out. I can barely keep up with the things that our kids are downloading these days. So how have you streamlined it for people to really find this easier to operate?
So the way that you could sign up as a parent, you just go to our website, cyberdive.co, click that big green sign up button, and you can connect all of your child's platforms right there. One of the coolest features that we have is actually the Friends widget, where you can see all of your child's friends on one simple pane of glass, whether it be from Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, who they're reaching out to on Discord. You can see that all in the same place and even get notified when they make a new friend. So it makes it much easier, much more simple, and saves you time to keep track of all those different accounts.
We really wanted to create something that maximized openness and minimized secrets. And that's what we created because we know parents want to get back involved. We just didn't know how. We didn't know how to do that. So we really wanted to create something that was totally different where parents can now get back involved and see the good things and also see the negative things as well. That's what we've created.
The things to start conversations that are so critical, absolutely. And I want to bring in Brian Steele with the Phoenix Dream Center. Why did you want to collaborate on this? Why was it so important to you to get involved with CyberDive?
Yeah, I'll tell you, 2020 with COVID changed everything we know, and especially in social services, and certainly human trafficking was not immune to those changes. So the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children saw a 98% increase in attempts of traffickers to try to get to children just in 2020. Here in Arizona, we have recovered, law enforcement and service providers have recovered 340 children in just the last 18 months alone. The one common thing that 90% of these cases had was social media. It was social media that the kids got contacted through. It was text messaging that the trafficker finally got to them on. We were so excited about it because it kind of gets to the heart of what is that mechanism that traffickers use to try to lure the kids in. I think aside from that, I use this myself for my 6-year-old little boy.
So you have such a unique perspective, Brian, being a father yourself, utilizing this tool and also seeing what's going on at the Phoenix Dream Center. For you, why would you suggest other parents utilize this? Why is it so important that they take action like this?
The rate at which traffickers are going after children on the internet is a rate we've never seen before. And so even if you thought, well, maybe that happens to those kids over there or it never happened to mine, even if that's the mentality you're in, I think one of the neatest parts about the tool is it also gives you a snapshot into kind of how your child is feeling that day. There's these bubbles that show up that talk about how many times they use the word sad or how many times I use the word hurt or I'm mad or something. And it just really is an amazing tool to give yourself insight, not only into the safety of what your child is doing out there, but what I found is also kind of what my child is thinking.
And Derek and Jeff, I want to make sure we let our viewers know exactly how they can get on this. How can they utilize this tool? Can you give them some information on that?
Yeah, it's really easy. So you just go to our website, cyberdive.co. There's going to be a big green button right in the middle. Click sign up, and it'll take you through all the steps there where you can add in all of your kids' social media accounts and start bridging that digital divide.
Perfect. Well, thank you all for joining me here this morning to talk about this, such an important topic, especially right now. And thank you all for the work that you're doing.
Thank you for having us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.